It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And the spotlight is on these Chiefs' sure-handed wide receiver. He's one of the league's best.
The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
We've seen a lot of big arms come and go in the NFL. Few translate that talent, though, and stardom quite like Josh Allen. It's fun for me on the college football road when I ask these young quarterbacks who they idolize, who they look up to. And just about every big guy that can run says the same thing, Josh Allen, because that skill set is so tantalizing. A player who can rip off a highlight reel play with a pass and just as easy with the down in just about any situation.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, Allen. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Finds Woods. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Allen looking to throw. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. So here are the Chiefs out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Blown back, it's the handoff. And this one doesn't go far. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He's got it near the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. This throw is cut. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Again, Mahomes to throw. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Another throw for Mahomes. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
On now is Cook to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cardinals and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd and 3 now. Working from the gun, it's Allen. This one quickly to Harrison. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Benson now from the gun. He'll cobble together a yard there. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play action now with Allen. Connects on the crosser. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Cardinals first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
That's Thomas. He's got it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
Allen on 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. The Chiefs sending their offense out for the 2nd time this game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early, and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. Right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, they're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll run here on 1st down. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the in route. And they make the tackle at the 38. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again, Mahomes. Finds his man, Rice. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there, and he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Cut at the 10-yard line. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. To the air, Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pull out in front further, 13-zip. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. On now is Cook to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out ahead the Cardinals now on offense. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. Oh, he loses the football. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And you can see that he's not only leading the NFL in passing yards, but if he keeps playing like he has this season, he should reach 5,000 yards in the immediate future. First down throw, Mahomes. It is caught left side. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Derek Forrest able to make the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Pistol now for Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points. Not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now Allen. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Hand off to Benson from the gun. He gets forward, next about 4 yards. Trayvon Merrick there for the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
He finds Woods. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Benson on 1st and 10. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one's complete over the middle. Juke the defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they take him down right along the 30. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Pass is caught at the 9. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They'll try and punch it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's incomplete left side. Field goal team running out as the Chiefs will go for 3. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle. On now is Cook to kick this away.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Receiving team.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back to the air, Allen. Able to get it to Benson. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Extra man in the secondary now for the Chiefs on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. On now comes their punter. And they could really use a good one here. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Hauled in by Rice. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Another throw for Mahomes. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Again, Mahomes to throw. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs running away with it in the second quarter. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Cardinals offense making its way out. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
First down, ball at the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Benson on the counter. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. First down throw for Allen. Taken in by Harrison. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Allen gonna throw again. Finds Woods. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona. To the air again, Allen. Gets this to Woods. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Again, Allen to the air. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals chop some of the lead off before the half. That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. He'll take this at the 10. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Chiefs are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They bring their tight end left. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Has it downfield, working the left. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First and 10, it's Mahomes. This finds Franklin. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. 2nd and 3 now. From the 47. Completed over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they push their lead to 23. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we've arrived at half. No need for halftime. We'll just keep it right here and get started with the third quarter. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Pierce now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And not only has he reached the century mark in receptions this season, but it's good enough to sit him among the league's leaders in that category. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Completes this one to Rice. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. They'll motion a tight end left. Throwing again, Mahomes. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to the air, Mahomes. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll make the lead 26 points. On now is Cook to kick this away.
Well, when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. I'm going to bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
And, Brock, we got a pretty good idea how a lot of the playoff picture is going to shake out, but still some time left for things to change near the end of the season. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. Man's got to come back.
Still 1st down.
Allen on the play action. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
He's got Harrison. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Play action now. Allen. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
They give on second to Benson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. So out now comes the punter. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. Oh, he nearly coffin cornered that one. Just a little too far, and it's out of the side of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's on the move. He stays up. Now he takes it. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought down by Jalen Carter. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. So a punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, look at this. Here he goes. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Blitz coming here. Allen. He finds Woods. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They're now set for 1st and 10.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They give up the gut to Benson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Gets this one to Harrison. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Here's Allen. Gets it to him on the screen. And he drives this forward to the 6. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, okay? Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's a give up the middle. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Back to throw now, Allen. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down. Now the Cardinals sending out the field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they make it a 3-score game again at 23 points. The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Here's a return from the 7. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Kansas City offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And the struggles continue for him tonight. He's only able to get back to the line. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Here's Mahomes. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Cardinals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Allen setting up play action. Got a man. It's Thomas. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Still 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Allen looking to throw. Harrison's got it on the sideline. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Handoff headed left to Benson. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. 8 yards to pick up there as we've reached the end of our 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. The Cardinals have it, 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing here, Allen. Benson's got it. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That's Thomas. He's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Running back sent in motion. Allen now on 1st down. Taken in by Harrison. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This one's caught. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal.
At the Chiefs' 7-yard line.
To the air again, Allen. Quick slant complete. Touchdown, Arizona. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And the Cardinals telling their offense to stay out there. We got a 2-point attempt coming here. And he reaches the end zone on that 2-point try, Brock. This is going to cut it to a 2-score game now, down 15. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
Pierce now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 38. He's on the move. He tucks it and takes off. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Now, after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Finds his man, Rice. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Blown back, gets the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Man in motion here. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Forced out to his right. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, it's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's a 3-score game now, an 18-point lead.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. Gets this to Woods. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Able to get it to Benson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. 2nd and 3 now. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Couldn't connect there, incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Allen on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Allen gonna throw again. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Working quickly here. From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Allen to throw. On the move, headed right. And he's going to score. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well. Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Another carry for him. And he's stopped after getting this down to about the 44. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The defense takes its third and final timeout. Mahomes throwing on fourth. And it falls incomplete. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Looking right, and he finds him. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Cardinals in the hurry-up now, racing the clock as they work to get set. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Allen on the play action. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Now to throw. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. To throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs.